Alright, this time we're doing The Batman by McFarlane Toys. Already off the bat, I decided to switch the head. The one that comes with the toy is actually a little smaller, not really proportioned to the rest of them. So, I went ahead and got one off of Etsy for, I believe it was like $8, maybe 15 at the most. Good looking head, look at that profile. Looks a lot better than the original. And we're going to go ahead and turn this guy into something else. First thing we got to do though is get that torso turned around. It's upside down. And the cowl has a piece that, well, it's incorrect. So let's go ahead and start taking it apart. Now this is the most I've taken any figure apart so far. I took the boots off the legs, and I will end up taking the gauntlets off the arms as well. Turn the torso upside down. Well, it came upside down, so I got to put it the right way. And I'm going to take the piece off the cape because it's the wrong piece. It's actually the piece that's supposed to come with the unmasked Batman. So just be careful if you order from McFarlane Toys or from Amazon. It's more likely going to come with the upside down torso and the wrong cowl. And here I just did a sample. I'm going to prime the entire figure in white. I'm using white instead of gray because I want these colors to pop a little brighter. And we got our pieces done. Now this is the second one I got, which is all correct. Cowl's correct, the torso's correct. Just to show you what it looked like before, and here are the pieces after. I've already painted them. I airbrushed them blue, yellow, and gray. So we're gonna do the 60s Batman. This is the wrong piece for the cowl. I had to take that off. It's useless. As you can see, it's actually his mask folded back. And this head is going to be replaced by this one, which I started the paint job on. It's got to finish it up with the black and the skin tone. And the blue on his nose. And I'm also going to replace the head with yet another head. So this will actually become the Adam West head, which was also purchased off Etsy for about $8. So let's get started. I'm going to paint the neck blue, and after that's done, I'm actually going to mask it off and airbrush it. I didn't like how the brush strokes were showing on the neck. So you'll see that up in here in a little bit. Here I'm just adding the blue to the nose so I can prep it for the black that will get painted onto it. And here I'm just masking off the gray just so I can airbrush the neck. I really wasn't happy with the brush strokes that were showing in it. I cut the tape into small strips just so it's easier to control and easier just to use to get around corners and curves, as opposed to trying to use one long strip and trying to bend it that way or wrap it that way. It's a lot easier with small ones, And after you got it in place, then you can wrap it with a bigger piece. And now it's time to wash, to give it a black wash. Here I'm once again using the black shoe polish, which tends to get into the creases and lines a lot better and faster than just the regular paint wash. Also with the paint wash, I usually find that I have to do 2 or 3 coats with the shoe polish. You could probably get things done and make it look good with just 1 coat. Now for the darts on his gauntlet, I'm actually using an acrylic paint pen, silver, which is really handy for doing small straight lines. I really recommend it. Get your hands on some acrylic pens. They work really well. And now time for the makeup. Gonna dust his boots off, make him look dirty. He's been working the streets quite a bit every night, standing on top of a gargoyle or on a building, or wherever the hell he likes to stand for some reason. The higher the better, I suppose. So this is just regular makeup that my wife donated to me, and the brush as well. The makeup brushes don't have to be anything fancy, just whatever you can find. The cheaper the better. And unfortunately in this video I did not show the spraying that I use to keep the makeup in place. I will use I switched to a Krylon matte finish spray, acrylic based. Gluing the cape back in place, and I've also done the gauntlets and the boots already. If you can get your hands on this Gorilla Glue, it's really handy because it's got both a nozzle and a brush. Now the time to wash the face a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't record it. I wish I would have, but after I wash and I dab it off, I go back in and I paint the bottom lip just for a little more depth. Now here I'm using black makeup for his 5 o'clock shadow. And again, once it's done, I'll also spray the head with the Krylon acrylic matte finish. And there you go, this one is done. The Batman is now the 60s Batman. Sorry it took so long for this video to come out. I've been getting ready for the convention season. Comic book convention season is upon us, and I table at quite a few conventions. Thanks again for watching. The next couple of projects may be a little slower, but they are Power Rangers and Dragon Ball inspired. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave them below. I read all and every comment, and I reply to every question. Thank you.